Welcome to WBC News Update program with me, Mohammad Ibrahim. Today is September 29th, 2021.
I wasn't born to just eat, sleep and stay at home. I want to go to school. Who are these Taliban to take this opportunity and write from us?
Afghan girls face uncertain future amid closed schools. Many Afghan girls are deeply concerned over whether or not the Taliban will allow girls and young women to return to secondary schools. The Ministry of Information and Culture said to caretaker government in cooperation with some religious scholars in working on a plan to open schools for girls. The plan will not take a long time. It will be finalized soon. 20 years ago was different from now. We had economic problems. The country was destroyed. We needed to rebuild it, said Zabiullah Mujahid, Deputy Minister of Culture and Information. As some 100 American citizens are still waiting to leave Afghanistan, the State Department said Monday that the biggest hurdle to their evacuation remains the unpredictability of the Taliban. The biggest constraint to the departure of our citizens and others from Afghanistan, of course, remains the Taliban's unpredictability. Regarding who is permitted to deport, a senior State Department official told reporters during a background briefing Monday. The second biggest constraint is the absence of regular commercial air service to enable folks who wish to deport to do so in a predictable manner, they added. 11 Afghan women nominated for European Parliament Sakharov Prize. Socialist and Democratic members of the European Parliament have nominated Afghan women as a candidate for Sakharov Prize for free speech. Shahrzad Akbar, Dr. Sima Samar, Zahra Karimi, Habiba Sarabi, Maryam Akrami, Zarifa Ghafari, Palvasha Hassan, Anisa Shahid, Frishta Karim, Huria Musaddiq, and Mitra Mehran are those who are nominated for Sakharov Award. The courage of these women is great. They risked themselves to fight for what was given to us, said Hal Tala, the European Parliament's Vice President. The winner of the award will be announced on October 21, 2021, in less than a month. Afghanistan will not address the UN General Assembly in the wake of the Taliban takeover and potential campaigning claims of their representation at the world body. A UN spokesperson said they were informed by an email on Saturday that they were withdrawing. Ambassador Ghulam Achakzai had originally been scheduled to speak on Monday, the final day of the annual debates that draws world leaders to New York. Achakzai was appointed by the previous Afghan government of Ashraf Ghani, but still holds the country's UN accreditation. On September 20, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres received a letter from Taliban saying their interim Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi wanted to participate in the annual UN gathering. It also said Achakzai was ousted as Afghanistan ambassador, and the Taliban were nominating Mohammad Suhail Shaheen to replace him. A number of leaders of the government of President Ashraf Ghani who fled Kabul a month and a half ago, in a joint statement with the leaders and political figures of Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, announced the continuation of this government's work outside Afghanistan. It has been stated that the government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan is the only legitimate authority of the Afghan political system that is based on election. No other system and government can replace it, contrary to the article of the Constitution. The location of the government and the National Assembly will be announced soon, the statement said. The 18-article statement was published by sources close to leaders, as well as Afghan delegation to the UN office in Geneva. The Taliban entered Afghanistan capital Kabul on August 15, and most of Afghanistan is now under the control of Taliban government. But so far, no country or institution has recognized Taliban government, which was declared 20 days ago as the Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan led by Mullah Habibullah Khan and Prime Minister Mohammad Hassan Khan. Afghanistan's Taliban government Sunday asked foreign airlines to resume commercial flights to and from Kabul, saying problems at the capital city airport had been resolved and the facility is fully operational. The Islamic group regained the control of the war-torn country in mid-August following the collapse of the western-backed Afghan government as American and allied troops withdrew from Afghanistan, ending nearly 20 years of involvement in the conflict. The Kabul airport was closed for all commercial flights in the wake of the emergency evacuation of tens of thousands of foreign and vulnerable Afghans that ensued after the Taliban takeover of the capital. The airport, which was damaged during the chaotic evacuation, has since been reopened for a limited number of aid and cargo trade passenger flight with technical assistance mainly from Qatar. The Minister of Justice MOG on Tuesday said that the constitution from King Zahir Shah's era will be enforced in the country for an interim period. Acting Justice Minister Abdul Hakim Shari made the remarks on his meeting on Tuesday with the Chinese ambassador to Afghanistan, Wang Yu. Shari also said the Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan will respect international laws that are not against Sharia law and the Emirates' principles. In a statement posted on the Justice Minister website, Shari said the Islamic Emirates will enforce the constitution from the era of King Zahir Shah, Afghanistan's last king, for an interim period, except those articles that are in conflict with Sharia law and the principles of Islamic Emirates. Meanwhile, the Culture Commission of the Ministry of Information and Culture said the King Zahir Shah era constitution will be enforced until a new constitution is put in place. King Zahir Shah's constitution has 11 chapters and 128 articles. According to the document, the king is the ultimate authority in decision making.